So no one told you that the mad dragons have their say. The tales are wild, they're lost, they never ever sway. It's like they're always on a roller coaster ride. They'll talk about the game, the players, the score, the goals, and all of the tries. And I'll tune in for you when the dragons start to soar, like I've done times before. I'll tune in for you, cause you're there for me too. The Mad Dragon Vodcast is the place to be. With stories and adventures, it's all you'll ever need. Your friends warned you that there'd be fun like this, but they didn't tell you how much fun you'd have and never wanna miss. I'll tune in for you when the dragons start to soar, like I've done times before. I'll tune in for you, cause you're there for me too. Your friends warned you that there'd be fun like this, but did they tell you how much fun you'd have and never wanna miss? Tune in for you when the dragons start to soar, like I've done times before. I'll tune in for you, cause you're there for me too. Until we say, when the dragons start to soar, like I've done times before. I'll tune in for you, cause you're there for me too. So no one told you that the mad dragons have their say. The tales are wild, they're lost, they never ever sway. It's like they're always on a roller coaster ride. They'll talk about the game, the players, the score, the goals, and all of the tries. And I'll tune in for you.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Mad Dragons podcast. Well, Big T, and everyone watching, good evening, everyone. Welcome for joining us as well. Yeah, a much improved performance from our last outing against the Sharks 2 weeks ago in the local derby. A game we could have very well won. We had our chances to win it, but we ultimately go down 22 points to 20 up there in the Hunter last Friday night, Big T.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, very unfortunate. We scored more tries. What do you do?
Yep. Again, the much has been discussed. The crucial Valentine Holmes miss at 22-16 come back to bite us. Yes, I would say that's one key reason. There is a few others, but yeah, that is the main one that's sticking with the most of the Dragons faithful at the moment. But yeah, a much better effort. But Big T, we started very poorly. Newcastle just cut us open, targeting the right side. Tyrell Sloan was called in with the back injury to Moses Sully in the warm-up, and they exposed that right side of Val Holmes and Tyrell Sloan very quickly at the Knights.
Oh, I think it was more Val Holmes than Valentine. More Val Holmes than Tyrell Sloan. I thought Tyrell Sloan had a really good defensive game. But Val, on the other hand, I think he missed 6 tackles.
Yep, and again, that's been happening all year. I think he's in the top 5 or 6 for missed tackles in the competition. Mm-hmm. And yeah, Fletcher Sharp just strolled over, and then Newcastle had hot potato as well to make it 12-0. And the way it was going, 12-0 inside the first 10 minutes, it looked like that score could be anything, Big T.
100%, mate. But you watch a lot of games over the NRL, and a lot of teams run out to a big start. Look at tonight.
Canberra led 16-0.
Canberra led 16-0, and they ended up going down. You know what I mean? So it happens all the time. Some teams come out and they don't start. Some teams come out, and then after 20 minutes they click again.
Yeah, momentum's a big thing in rugby league, isn't it?
Oh, totally, mate. If you get a bad start, a bad roll, it could take you till the half an hour mark to recorrect it.
Be too late by then.
It could be. Like, we had games like that. Look at the last game, the game before against Newcastle, 32-0 at half time. That was not acceptable.
But then, to our credit, we didn't let that we got back into it, and some nice work from Kyle Flanagan, who I thought was probably his best game of the year. Clever little kick for Val Holmes that set up for him in the in goal, and we were back in business.
That was great. Well, one of the good things that Val did. Great hands by Valentine Holmes. If we had done that 3 or 4 weeks ago, he would have dropped that.
100%. But yeah, a nice moment there. But we'll break it up a little bit. We'll pay homage to the guy that pays the big bucks to keep our show running.
And then after that, I've just got a couple of little things.
All right, Dragons fans, before we rip into this week's game, let's talk about a local business that absolutely knows how to get the job done. If you're running a warehouse, moving locations, upgrading your storage, or staring down the barrel of a lease make good, you need the team at Complete Warehouse Solutions. These guys aren't some big city outfit who don't know the area. They're family owned, based right here in Lake Illawarra, servicing the Illawarra and beyond. And when they say complete, they mean complete. New warehouse fit out, they'll measure it, design it, supply it, and install your pallet racking and shelving properly. Safe, compliant, and built to last. Relocating, they'll dismantle your racking, transport it, and rebuild it at the new site so you're back up and running faster than a Dragon's backline shift. End of lease and the landlord wants it back to bare bones? No dramas. They'll strip it out, repair it, repaint it, clean it, leave it looking like you were never there. And here's the smart bit. They even buy back quality used racking and storage systems. So instead of wasting money, you might actually put some back in your pocket. It's tough work, it's hands-on, it's industrial, and it's done by locals who take pride in doing it right. So if your warehouse needs muscle, experience, and a team that won't muck you around, get onto Complete Warehouse Solutions. Because just like the Dragons, when the pressure's on, you want the right team beside you. Complete Warehouse Solutions, your one-stop shop for getting the job done.
There you go, Complete Warehouse Solutions. Give them a call on 4257-1930 or 0417-223-409. That's a big picture of me, and I a beautiful man. Or you can contact Jeff at jeff@completews.com.au.
Yep. Thank you for that, Big T. And yeah, thanks. Shout out to Jeff and his team at Complete Warehouse Solutions. Big part of why we keep this show going. And huge shout out to him. And we do appreciate your generosity, don't we, Big T?
Oh, we do 100%, Jeff. You're absolutely fantastic. Just a couple of things, Jess. If you comment, you get an entry into the Chocky Wheel, drawn Tuesday of round 19.
2 weeks away.
2 weeks away. And also, don't forget this, Jess.
This Tuesday, Big T. Yes, Emma Lawrence will be joining us, the host of the Sunday Footy Show, Channel 9 journalist and Triple M commentator as well. The first ever female play-by-play caller as well, Big T. So
yeah, it'd be good to talk to Emma and ask her if she likes the podcast and things like that. And also this.
And next Sunday, yes, we have 2 of our NRLW players tuning in joining us next Sunday, along with their manager John Fidel. So reigning player of the year from last year, Matty Mulhall won the Dragons medal, and our rookie of the year from last year, Trinity Toanei. They'll be joining us next Sunday evening at this very time at 6:30 p.m. to preview. They'll be previewing obviously their review. Their season coming ahead, which starts on Saturday, the 4th of July at Cochrane against the Canberra Raiders.
I was also going to play this before I brought that up. I was going to play this.
Hi there, John Fidel from Excel Sports Management. It's that time of the year we join the Mad Dragons vodcast crew. Organised by Jess Godfrey, as he always has. I think this is our 3rd or 4th season. We tried something new last year. We brought on Madison Mulhall and Sarah Satir. That was amazing, gave you a better insight to what actually goes on behind the scenes. Through popular demand, we've brought back Madison Mulhall, but I've also brought with me a very special guest. Her name is Trinity Toanei, the youngest sister of Alexis Toanei, who will be joining the Dragons in 27 and 28. She was also the Rookie of the Year in 2025. Stay tuned, June 28, 6:30 p.m. on the Mad Dragons vodcast. I think that's on YouTube, but these guys will provide a link. Looking forward to seeing you guys there.
And that's
There you
John, who will be joining us. He might be watching the show, but if you are, shout out to you. And looking forward to having those three guests on in a week's time, and obviously Emma Lawrence on this coming Tuesday night, Big T. Looking forward to these two shows.
Totally, mate. Totally. It'd be great to have Emma Lawrence and the girls and John on. We'll get an insight into the NRLW pre-season.
Had their trial at Cogwood this afternoon.
I did have a trial today. I have got that for a bit later. So
didn't go as planned, but yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit later. Yep.
All right. Hair's nice, Jess. Hair looks good, mate. No worry about it.
But yeah, we'll continue on with the review of the Knights Dragons game from Friday night. So it was 12-6 at the time, and then we got back to 12-10 when a nice kick from Kyle Flanagan, and then some good hands from Flanagan, Guffo, Val, and then Sloan he did well to get that down. It looked like he had a bit of a bobble there, Big T, but he did well to get it down.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that, mate. Nothing wrong with that. That was a try every day of the week. What a good try, actually. It was a really good try. And his hands were also as good as what Val's were in the first try. And again, if we hadn't done that 3 weeks ago, he'd have dropped it.
But yeah, as Dean Young said, which we'll hear from him in a few minutes in the press conference, that we were throwing a curveball to start the match because Moses Sully pulled out in the warm-up doing his back, Big T. So they had to rush Sloan straight into the team.
They said it was a hip problem, I think, that was leaking into his back problem. So, and I do have those problems as well. And when the hip does start to hurt, the back starts to hurt even more.
Yeah. And yeah, so Matt Feeney had to move to the centres, which saw Sloan come in, and then after playing a full game of New South Wales Cup, like a Kiktogia was recalled to the extended bench. Big T.
Yeah, I didn't notice that myself. He didn't have a look in anyway, so he was there. Happened in the past, it'll happen again.
Yep. Yes, and it has happened in the past, not just to us, but I'm sure to many other teams in the NRL. But it was 12-all until a few minutes to half time, and then it looked like the Knights were going to score a long-range run. The Knights, they were playing great eyes-up football. The way they've improved this year, for me, I don't know about you, Big T, Justin Holbrook is the coach of the year. How he's turned this Newcastle Knights team around.
There's a couple of people could be coach of the year. I'd throw in Ivan, but he's got a A1 Formula One team. You've also got Webster over at Warriors. Yeah,
Christian Wolf, the Dolphins.
Christian Wolf of the Dolphins. He's had 2 years with them now. So
this is his second year, yep.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a few of them up there, but 100% he should be looking at Justin Holbrook should be coach of the year.
Yep, the way
there's another one. There's another one.
Last
Jimmy Burke says Foz could be in with a chance.
I can see that, but he didn't start the year. Anthony Seibold started the year, so that
but he's lost 3 games in about 10 or something, hasn't he? So about 13 games, he's lost 3.
They're entrenched in the 8.
He's doing well at Manly.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, the Damien Cook was Phoenix Ross looked certain to score after some great moves from the Knights to throw the ball around, and then Damien Cook made that try save, but Phoenix Ross was pretty much just a metre away from the line, and then Damien Cook was penalised for being in the ruck, Big T. Do you think this was a harsh call?
No. He was in the ruck. He was in the ruck. He was leaning towards the ball. Like, if he didn't want to be there, he should have rolled out. But he was leaning towards the ball to stop Phoenix Croston from picking it up cleanly. So, yeah, penalty every day of the week.
Yeah, that made Newcastle had 14-12, and then they got another one a few minutes later. It was a scrum. They said the Dragons didn't break from the scrum. People were.
Yeah, I didn't understand that either. I didn't understand that one either. I thought, what's going on here? It happens every single scrum in the game. I didn't know.
It's just, Do you think it's Jared Sutton having against us, or people think it's that? But well, in
the lead up.
one, Dom Young dropped it in the lead up to that.
That's right. And missed it again, like they missed the Roosters one a number of weeks ago.
And they said it was inconclusive.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, but there was another one. That I think it might have been Phoenix Croston actually dropped the ball, rolled over on it, picked it up, played the ball, and they scored somewhere in the first half.
Anyway,
there it is. There it is. Crossland knock on as well. He dropped the ball just before they scored either the last try or this one.
Yep. But anyway, that made it 16-12 at half time, Big T. Did you think we were still in it at that stage? We did well to all the way back.
The way we were looking, I was looking at the Foxtel momentum tracker, and it was in the first 20 minutes, it was all Newcastle, and then the next 20 minutes was us. And both halves played out the same as we go into the second half.
Yeah. And then it's Newcastle that were, I thought, next try in this game was crucial, and it was the Newcastle Knights who got their only try the second half, which proved to be the one that won in the game. That kick from, I think it was Dylan Brown, and they went long field down towards the in goal, and then basically we see Setu 2 was willing the ball to go dead. Willing it to go dead.
Yes.
And then Sanders Smith comes from nowhere and gets his hand on the ball. Do you think that's a Setu 2 error, Big T? Should Setu 2 dead?
The ball looked like it was going dead for all money. And then you know what happened? A rugby league ball bounce, which gave him a chance to get through and put the ball down. In foresight, he should have kicked it out. Should have got rid of it straight away. But it happens in the game.
I don't think it's very good, is it, Big T? Our record with Jared Sutton.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I think it's in the 20s, 20% round.
Yeah, but that happens, like. Yeah.
That's a good point.
What's a good point?
Steve Gregor says when we play with less structure, we play exciting brand of footy. We showed it
when we play what's in front of us. We've got the players to do that, but
we've got to get out of this structure. Doesn't work.
That's right. No, structured play doesn't work at the moment.
No, not in today's game.
No,
but about 5 or 6 minutes later, a nice kick from Atkinson sat in the lap. Dylan Egan jumped up for the ball, and and then Setu 2 was in the right place at the right time, and here we go. Like it was.
Here we go. We're back.
22-16.
We're back. Come on, we can do this, boys. I was sitting on the edge of my seat going, "We're playing well enough. And his try was a gem. But yeah, we're playing strong enough to win that game.
And then a moment later, Big T. So Setu 2 scored the try to get it back to 22-16. But Big T, talk us through the next moment. Valentine Holmes. How does he miss it from right in front, Big T? How?
He didn't take his time. He rushed it. 100% he rushed it. He thought, I've got this. And he rushed it. And it happened. Like, it happens all the time. Like we're saying these things. Yeah, he snatched at it and it missed. We were 6 behind. But I've got to say, this next try was a great effort. We come back from 12-0 down, and then we came back from 10 down to make it
nearly
20-22, yeah.
And then we got one right at the death. It was to Dylan Egan, who was voted by the Dragons as the player of the match. He was not by our panel, but by the club itself. But I thought he was quite good in this game. Dylan Egan, probably his best game since coming back from his ACL injury. Yeah. And he's just he went over right the corner to make it a big grandstand finish. How good was Dylan Egan the other night, Big T?
I had a great game again. Like I said, Our forwards, they just killed it. They held the Newcastle forwards the whole game. They all ran for over 100 metres. They all made 40 odd tackles. It was a great game by Dylan Egan and the whole forward pack.
Yeah, like I was watching the coverage online, and they said how exciting our young pack is. Like, and you throw in Keon Kaloamatangi with this pack next year, they'll be playing off his experience, and
that worries me.
They'll have more blood. They'll have more out there by that time.
Yeah, he's a great player, Keon. I'm glad he's coming to the club, but it does create a massive problem. Like, Keon will start.
One will 100%. Go to the bench.
Who will go to the bench? Loco or Toby? They're not going to want to play bench.
Ryan.
They want to be Ryan. That's right. Yeah. Or Hamish Stewart. Who goes to the bench? Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
No, only the coach knows, but we don't know the coach yet. But we'll talk about that later, because there was one coach
right,
interviewed
Steve.
this week.
Exactly right. That's good. Steve Eden doesn't make a lot of meters, but
he's a good defender.
In defence, him, Hamish Stewart, Toby and Ryan Couchman are all clones of Jack DeBellin.
Well, I've heard a lot of people compare Dylan Egan to a Liam Martin type player. Big T. Yeah. He's takes no rubbish. He rips in and hits hard.
I say Hamish Stewart is a clone of Ben Cray. You look how he plays. He runs straight. He runs like Ben Cray. He acts like Ben Cray. He's our future captain.
Yeah. But anyway, when Dylan Egan went over, and then we saw Val Holmes take the kick from the sideline, how confident were you that he would get it after missing from in front, Big T?
No, I was sitting there going, oh, come on. I had my eyes closed. I was praying. I was saying, dear God, please let him kick this one. Come on.
It was a good strike.
It was a good kick, but
it just took the post.
I could have kicked it.
And then that's how it ended up. But one last play. We had one last play in the last 5 or 10 seconds of the game, where we went the Hail Mary play. It was Daniel Atkinson, the bomb.
Yeah, it was close.
And the bounce, and it's just the story of Kyle Flanagan had it there right for him.
He did.
He just couldn't get the grasp of it, Big T.
That part went in slow motion for me. I was watching it, and the ball hit Kyle Flanagan, went up in the air, and I was hoping, come on, Mark Taylor, catch it. Remember the Mark Taylor catch all those years ago, where he kicked it up off his foot and scored and caught the ball? I said, come on, Mark Taylor. It didn't happen. He missed it.
Yeah. Does that sum up how you, Big T? I think it does.
100%. That game, some of the parts in that game actually did sum up our year in a nutshell.
Yeah, and we go down and losing that 22-20. But I think that was pretty much it's right up there with our best team efforts all year.
Yeah. Again, they can take a lot from that game, because Newcastle, they're up there. They're in 8th or 9th spot. They're up in the top 8.
They're in the top 4.
Well, they're in the top 4. They are too, yeah. They were third after that game. They were third after that game, and they were top 6 team. So I was pleased with the effort.
Yeah, I am glad that Kalen Ponga did not play though.
100%. Him and Dylan Lucas didn't play. That took away from them a lot.
Dylan
but
Lucas
I don't
so much. No,
I don't think Kalen. It might have been a 8 or 10 point gap if Kalen Ponga played.
But yeah, in today's game, you know how how fast and physical the game can be, with the nature of the 6 again, and basically the speed of the game getting faster. Origin is just on another level, Big T, and it's very hard these days for players to back up after a brutal Origin game.
Oh, you saw a lot of players back up today from Origin.
Great. Yeah, I saw, yeah.
Yeah, and also I think the Roosters players are backing up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
so
the Sharks,
they're actually nearly towards half time in that game. So I thought we might have had Scoop on. I thought it could have been our
Mole.
could have been our eye on the line. You know what I mean? Sideline eye.
Well, I've got the update of it. It's 5 minutes till halftime. Big T. It's the Roosters leading 12 points to 0. Tries to two of those players backing up.
Not Mark Nwanganitawase, was it?
Lindsay Collins and Robert Toyer have scored, and Billy Smith.
I like Lindsay.
Sam Walker has not kicked the goal.
Yeah, no, okay.
So it's 12-0, 5 minutes till halftime. That's playing out at Allianz. So
Sharkies are in trouble, I think.
Yeah, well, they got Nico Hines back. They've been going well since Braden Trindle's been running the show. He's a good player, Braden Trindle. I rate him. But anyway, let's hear from Dean Young and Damien Cook after the match on Friday night.
We do.
We didn't get the result, obviously, which is really disappointing, but really proud of the players' effort and them sticking to the plan and sticking to what we practiced during the week.
Felt like the young forwards really stood up, especially the back end of that first half when their fatigue set in from Newcastle. Where do they go from here? It feels like they're winning every week, but have you got an end goal in mind for this year?
Oh, look, I think everyone played their role well tonight. It wasn't just the young forwards. Everyone had a job to do. We got thrown a curveball before the game started with Moses Sully getting ruled out with a sore hip, and then we had to move Matty Feagai from left wing to right centre and then put Tyrell Sloan on the left wing. So I thought everyone did their job. There's some opportunities for us to win the game, and we didn't nail them, and unfortunately we put all that effort in, we don't get the result.
How has Moses pulled up?
He's okay. I don't know the full details of it, but he wasn't good to go.
Damien, 12-0 down after 8 minutes. I mean, and the same team put a big score, and it was only 5 6 weeks ago. And now it's looking to be easy to say you guys just turn it up, and but the next 7 minutes you really dominate.
I think it's just one of our biggest improvements over the last month or so of footy. Like Dean said, we bit of a curveball, Moses out, a few people going in different positions and doing their best there. But, down 2 tries early, the way we just, handled the fast start from Newcastle in that first 20. And like you said before, like that second 20 leading into half-time, we feel like we started to really dominate them and get ourselves back into the game. So, like Dean said, but, pretty proud of the boys of that effort.
It's been a bit of a roller coaster season for Kyle Flanagan as well. How much did he step up with his kicking game?
Yeah, look, like I said, I don't want to single out anybody. Kyle did his job. Acco did his job. The whole team did their job. And, we just got to focus on getting better, and that starts on Monday. We've got a tough road trip down to Canberra, and we want to get a reward for all the effort we're putting in.
You still build confidence from games like these?
I build confidence because, I get confident because I see what the boys are doing day in, day out training, and I can see the improvement. Like you touched on before, they scored how many points in the first half against us 5 weeks ago, and it could have went that way, but we've changed. So the boys fought hard through that period, turned the corner, and should have went in even at half time.
Anyway, that sums that up. So good to hear from Dean Young and Damien Cook there as we welcome Coco. Coco, we came so close the other night. How did you feel about the game?
Oh, well, I was glad that they were trying to win, and I can see improvements. But that last second, when Kyle didn't catch the ball, oh my God, my heart just broke. I was like, no. So that's pretty much what Fox Sports said. That's how our season's going. But I think when Dean said in that press conference he doesn't want to single out players, I'm like, he doesn't have to tell us, but maybe in the dressing room he could be like, hey guys, this is what I don't know, this player, like, so they know to improve for next week. So going to Canberra is going to be it's going to be cold. It's going to be a 2 o'clock game. So, and they just lost against the Storm. So, and they fought as well. So it's going to be a very interesting game against the Raiders down in Canberra.
Yes.
Is Annie saying g'day, Coco?
Hey.
Annie saying g'day.
Hi, Annie. Hi.
Girl
Hi,
power.
fans.
Girl power. Girl
Yeah.
power. Talking about girls, Jess.
Yep. And Val Holmes, what did you take of that miss as well, Coco?
I just
Not in front.
I can't even believe it. What a deal. Oh, I was like, what? He didn't fall over. I'm like, really sorry. I was just like, oh, of course that had to happen, Unbelievable. I just want one time after a bye that we could win, Just one time.
We should have won,
Oh,
Coco. We should have won.
and I know we should have, but just didn't happen. It just didn't happen, People are already painting me wooden spoons. They're like, here you go. Like, shut up.
I think we've got it, unfortunately.
Yes. That is
Let's
funny.
take it with pride. Let's take
Yeah.
it with pride.
Yep.
Yep, I think the
Anyway.
Titans are getting a bit away from us. They had a good win last night, and they took down the Panthers. Yeah.
Yeah, they were good, but still, there's a few that are still equal. Like, we're on 6 at the moment, and some of them are on 12.
The Raiders
Yeah.
are the
No,
ones ahead of us now. So
They're six
Yeah.
6 point clear of us, mate. They're 6 points clear.
Yeah,
That's
they're
all
the ones
right.
ahead
We
of us.
can, everyone is like, like every game is different. You wouldn't have thought the Panthers
Yeah.
would have lost, or Manly last night. Like it's like, or today. Like I'm
No,
watching
we're-
this game and as well. It's no
we're
one's,
actually
yeah.
we're actually 18th.
Yep. Oh, 18.
Because daylight is 17th. And there's another one of our female viewers, Lisa Marie's with us. Thank you, Lisa, for joining
Hi,
us.
Lisa. Oh, I love everyone. Love the
Always one
love.
of our loyal fans, as we saw Muhammad Dib there before in the comments.
We did. Don't forget to comment, and you get an entry into the Chocky Wheel.
Yep. So now, Big T, as you popped up just a few moments ago, we'll get in. Starting in about 12 days is the 2026 NRLW season. It's come around pretty quick. Both all the teams had their trials this weekend, and in just over a week, the season kicks off.
Have you got any scores for those trials, Jess?
Yes, I do. I'll just bring up what I've got. So the Dragons had theirs at Cogra this afternoon. They went down 32 points to 12 to the Tigers. However, the Dragons had a lot of tinkering with their side, so they swapped, as trials are. You try different people, try different combinations.
A lot of new players coming into the side.
Yeah, and the Tigers obviously are the Tigers. They've got a new look side as well. Our old captain, halfback Racine McGregor was there. Kezi Apps as well. Shanae Lendl that played for the Dragons last few years. They've joined there. And they've got a new coach as well. Brett Kamali was sacked at the end of last year. So they got a new coach in Craig Sandercock, who used to be assistant many years ago at the Dogs. So
that'd hurt.
Yeah. Shaylee Bent's also joined the Tigers as well. So they bought quite well. And Holly Wheeler as well, they bought. The Roosters, as expected, they won against the Sharkies 28 points to 4. The Knights beat the Raiders down in Canberra 22 points to 10.
Wow.
The Cowboys beat the Titans 24 points to 16.
No.
That was up there in Townsville, I'm pretty sure. And the Warriors played the Broncos in Christchurch today. And the Broncos
the new stadium
4 points to 10.
That was a good stadium too down there today. I like that. I like the stadium.
It sold out. It sold out quickly, Big T. 25,000 people.
They were meant to do it round 1 or something of the NRL, but it wasn't ready, so they had to wait till now to open it up.
Yeah.
And apparently they were under budget, so they were fine. I was like, oh, under budget, okay.
And
but yeah,
it could be the home stadium of the new team. They could be Christchurch is favourite to be the 20th team by 2029.
That was a big advertisement for the South Island team.
Yeah.
Selling out. What is it? 25 minutes.
Yeah.
25,000 tickets in 25 minutes.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's
They
pretty
love
Good
good.
on,
in
it's
the
good.
South
See, that's
Island,
what. Yeah, good on the Warriors. Good on the
Bring
New
in the
Zealand
Orcas.
people. Yeah.
Bring in the Orcas.
If you have like
Is
20 teams, how are we going to
2029
have like you know?
I'd go
guys?
20, 30.
20, 30.
Give them two. It's only 3 years away, Coco.
I know. I know. Don't even think. I know. It feels so
we still
odd.
want the Bears and PNG to field.
Give
Yeah, I
them
know.
Got the Bears next year and the PNG 2029.
Yeah.
2028.
2028. 2029, 2030, bring the Orcas in. That'll be I think that'll be a good go.
Yep. So we'll get into this, then we'll talk about the dreaded game from the other night, which we won't talk about long, will we, Coco?
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
You know what? You know what, friends? You know the truth. You knew we weren't going to win. You knew that. They don't want to go. Like I've been saying for the half more. Good on the Queensland. Yes, give him hats off. Can't be salty because we were being mean to him. But they would not want 2-0 to New South Wales to Suncorp. Suncorp
We'll talk
and
about-
Caxton. Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Oh no, not this lady. Oh, this lady in the Broncos is so good. She's she's got good strength.
Actually, all the pictures of the same lady. The Broncos side. The Broncos. You want me to go through it, Jess? I can, mate. Ali Brigginshaw, great player. Probably her last season in the NRL. I'm not sure.
She's out for retirement, yes.
Azalea Macca, Bree Spedborough, Brianna Clark, Chelsea Linarduzzi, she's a good player. Destiny Brill, I like Destiny Brill. Harlem Walker, Hayley Maddock, Jada Ferguson, Jess Southwell.
That's probably the signing of the season, Jesse.
It is, yeah. We'll go through that in a sec. Julia Roberts, Kiri Johnston, Lillian Yarrow, Regan Hicks, Romy Teitzel. She's a great back rower, Romy Teitzel. Shalam Suaso, busted ACL. She's out for the season. Tamika Ruckton, Tara McGrath rest. Tavana Papali, Georgia Bartlett, Armani Missa, Shannon Mato. If Shannon Mato's nickname's not Tom, I don't know what they're doing up in Queensland.
Every time.
Oh, it's got to be Tom. Has to be Tom. Anyway, Caitlin Irwin and Skylar Adams, Lineker Grievers and Remy Hickinsman are the supplementary players, and Scotty Prince is the coach. So there's the Broncos side.
Defending premiers, Big T.
Big side. They've got a few good buys coming into their side. Jesse Southwell's probably the biggest. Lillian Yarrow, Lineker Grievers, Shannon Marto, Tavana Papali, Caitlin Irwin all come to the Broncos. Gail Broughton to the Warriors is a big one. It's a big loss. But bringing in Jess Southwell, there's the cover. Melly Hafunga, I love Melly Hafunga. She's gone to the Warriors as well. Anita Cordia Nuasala to the Warriors. Shanae Zolka came to us to the Dragons. Keely Joseph to Parramatta. Montana Hudson to the Dragons. Tifito Lafeli has been released. Lavinia Gould has been released. I like Lavinia Gould. I don't know why she. And Shaylee Joseph have all been released. So big gains there, Jess.
Yeah, obviously Jesse Southwell is the biggest one. Had a huge Origin series for New South Wales. Made her Gillaroos debut last year. She's probably the best halfback in the game right now. Up there in the top handful of players in the game as well. And as you said, the players they've lost, they are big. But the players they have gained, like Jessie Southwell, yeah, she's huge pickup for them. She'll be their long-term half. I was shocked when I really heard this news when it first came out. I thought she'd be a one-club player and remain at the Newcastle Knights for her whole career. Obviously, that hasn't planned out. Lillian Yarrow is also a handy pickup. Had a strong year for the Cowboys last year, helping guide them to their first ever finals. And Lillian Yarrow made her Origin debut in the third game. Lineker Gevers, she's come across, I think, from Union. That's playing in the for Tweed Heads in the Queensland Cup. Shannon Marto coming over from the Titans. She was up there with the best front rowers in the game. Still could be by the time she gets back. She's rejoining the Broncos. Won a premiership with them back in 2020. And before she went out, had a year off with the baby, was a regular in the Queensland and Jillaroos teams. Tavana Papali'i joins after not playing a single game for the Roosters last year. And she played in the premiership winning team of 2024. So that's how stacked the Roosters are.
They're stacked, mate. Yeah.
And Caitlin Irwin's come across from Union, but those big losses they brought in Hafanga, Nuasala, they're big, as well as Keely Joseph and Shanaisha Zolka.
Mhm.
But they've got a still pretty strong roster. Likes of Tamika Upton, Jessie Southwell, Jada Ferguson, leading the way. Tamika Upton winning the Dalian the second time last year. What do you think of the Broncos, Coco, the Premiers? Do you think they'll be up there again this year?
Yeah, I think so. They've got a very good team, and Scotty Prince's coach. I feel they're hard to beat. Like they're one of those teams, and there's a lot of good girls in that lineup, and I think they'll be hard to beat. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they go.
Yep, Big T. What do you think of the Broncos?
They're a great side. Great side. They're a hard, strong side. So they're going to be hard to beat again.
All right. Next, we got last year's runners-up, the Roosters, and they're a team that's got pretty much everybody. Can you see the squad there, Coco? The Roosters
No,
squad?
I'm on my phone, so I'm very sorry. I can't. I can see Sydney Roosters. I'm very sorry. I can't see it.
All right. Well, I'll run through the Roosters squad. So it's Aaliyah Narcio, Amber Hall, Bridie Parker, Corbin Baxter, Eliza Lopamawa, the captain Isabel Kelly, Jasmine Strange, Jamie Frezard, Jessica Surtis, Jocelyn Kelleher, Keely Neitzer, Macy Carlisle, Mia Wood, Millie Elliott returning after 18 months off having a baby. She was incredible in the Origin series. Olivia Koenig, Tussa Pule, Rima Butler, Shorten Burton, Tyna Navidi, Talia Tonga, Tanisha Gray, Taryn Aiken, and Tatum Bird. And their supplementary players are Nakia Campbell and Keely Simpson, who's joined after debuting late last year for the Newcastle Knights. And John Strange, what a coach he is. Two Origin series in a row, a two-time premiership winner. He's making a resume for himself, isn't he, Big T?
Oh, huge resume. I wouldn't have, like, if I was the Dragons, I would have reached out to John Strange and said, come and coach our men's team. He's doing a great job there, doing a great job with New South Wales. Talking about New South Wales, half those players there are in the New South Wales side. So they got the New South Wales centre pairing, Surgis and Isabel Kelly, both played for the Dragons. Amber Hall, when she comes on off the bench.
She's a wrecking ball.
Oh, my God. I love that girl. I love them all. I love all the girls. They're absolutely fantastic. But I love watching the bigger girls just barge their way through. I think that's what we're missing. We're missing a bigger girl.
What about Millie Elliott, Coco? She's coming back after a year off having a baby. But if anything goes, how incredible her Origin series was, she won't lose a step, and she'll be still the number one front rower in the game.
Yeah, she played very well, and she played extraordinary in Origin. I think that a lot of people should give, I know she's a rugby league player, but even all mums that do go back to work or go back to their normal life, it's a great thing to see, and good on Millie for doing it. I think this Roosters team is one to watch because they were runners up last year. They've got a very good roster, so I really do think that I think it might be this Roosters girl ladies team that might shock the NRLW because they've got very good they've got great players in there. Oh my God, where'd I go? So yeah, I just when you read it out, I'm like, wow, there's a lot of big named Origin players and Australian names too, like that play for Australia, and I think they're going to go well this year. These girls, like with Millie, with who else was it? Was
Jess
it Alex?
Surgis, Isabel Kelly.
Yep, Isabel Kelly, Jessica Surgeon. There's just so many great names there. So
Joshua Kelleher, Olivia
Yeah.
Koenig.
the grand final. She had an ACL.
Yeah. So I think that we need to I think this is a team to watch this year.
I think they're the team to beat.
Yeah, because I just think from Origin, and a lot of them played at Origin, and the way they played, and the stamina they had, good on them. So I think they've got a lot to prove this year.
But Big T, they've got a real stack side, haven't they?
They have got a real stack side. The Corbin Baxter, Jocelyn Kelleher, Nizza, and they've got our Macy Carlisle too. So yeah, they're a good side. They're again ones to watch. Odessa Pulu, Rima Butler, Amber Hall. Oh my God!
Well, they made her Origin debut too for Queensland. Big T, she had a good series for Queensland.
Yeah, very good series. A very good game for Queensland. Yes. And there's their gains and losses.
Yeah, you run through them, Big T.
Okay, I'm just asking my wife to make me a cuppa. Millie Elliott returns from pregnancy. Tatum Bird from the Waratahs. Keely Simpson from the Knights. Shariah Packy from Rugby Union. Millie Elliott, the big one there. The other ones, Keely Simpson, I don't know much about her, and the other two wouldn't have a clue. You could tell us probably, Jess, in a minute. Losses, Jada Hedrigen, Ellie Brander, Imogen Hei, and Tavana Papali to the Broncos, as we just saw. So not big losses for the Roosters, but one big game, Millie Elliott.
Yeah, it's like another recruit having a player like her walk back into the team. Yeah, this how many more players can they get? They've got a really stacked side. Probably the best.
They got a sombrero, Jess. They wear a sombrero as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, they will be incredibly hard to beat this year, the Roosters, once again.
Yeah, not much to say about their gains and losses, except for Millie Elliott. We move on.
Yeah, well, how do you think they'll go, Big T? You think they're right up there again?
It's the top three. We've got a top three. There's these guys. There's the Broncos and also the Knights. That's their team there. So,
yep, the Knights. It's a bit of a different era for them this year. Well, Big T, take us through the Knights squad for 2026.
Okay, the Knights squad. Amelia Pesicala, Botti Vetti Welsh, Shael Robbins Retty. God, look at these names from the Ella Jane Harrison Liano, is it? Evie Jones.
Leonoa.
There. Fia Finu, Georgia Roach, Jolly Morris. I like these names. Jules Kirkpatrick, Kyla Romanick, Kira Dibb, Lillian White. See, I know all these names. Mercedes Tualili Shiala, Nakia Davis Welsh. Is that? No, it's not.
Nakia.
Olivia Higgins, Janice Parker, Sydney Taylor, Shania Yo, one of our old girls, Samoa Karapani, Stella Lewis, Taylor Prettyborn, Tanika Willison, Tiana Davidson, Yasmin Meeks. Supplementaries are Damita Beetham and Grace Giapanio. Coached by Ben Jeffries. I think he played for the Dragons too.
He did.
He played for the Dragons as well. They're all over the place. All of them good side, a different side to what we've seen in recent years. Tamika Upton's second year away. She's been gone for 2 now. So
the big one though, obviously, no more Jessie Southwell.
Yeah, really big one, big loss. Who would be taking her place in that side, Jess? Can you?
That would be Kira Dibb, I would have to say.
Dibb.
Coming up down from the Cowboys. She did play at the Knights back in 2022 when they won their maiden premiership.
Yeah, but another big side. They were a top 3 side, these guys.
I don't think they're quite at the level of the Broncos and Roosters.
No, it's a different side this year. They're not as I don't think they're as they've got a lot of young girls in there. Not as dynamic, I don't think.
Meeks, good player, Yasmin Meeks, great leader. Got player of the series in the Origin series as well. And Olivia Higgins was one of the hookers in the New South Wales side. They've won a lot of premierships between them, Meeks and Higgins, that's for sure. And the Knights, so yeah, their gains and losses. So Ella J. Harrison Leonoa from the Ipswich Jets. a young half. I think she is 19 years old. Kira Dibb returns to the Newcastle Knights after 3 years at the Cowboys. Nakia Davis-Welsh, the former Jillaroos fullback, coming up for the Sharks. Shale Roberts-Reddy comes up from the Raiders, the one-time Kiwi international and also ex-rugby sevens player. Amelia Pascal, this is her third club now. Having previously played with the Roosters and the Raiders. Damita Beetham and Sydney Taylor, both coming from rugby sevens. But their losses, Big T, they're huge ones.
They
Some
are.
of them are.
Well, Jess Southwell's their biggest loss, isn't it? And Leah Hollerton, she's gone to the Tigers. Sheridan Gallagher has gone to the Raiders. Grace Kukatay, Raiders as well. Keely Simpson to the Roosters. Ava McEwen to the Bulldogs. I don't like the Bulldogs. Vienna Tiano, she has been released. And Leilani Asam, she's been released too. She'll probably end up with the Dragons. We always get the release players. Yeah, Jess Southwell, the bigger one there. The other ones I don't know much about, Jess. And I don't know if you do either.
Kira Dibb will be the halfback there at the Knights. She'll partner at the English international Georgia Roche, I'd say, in the halves. Yasmin Meeks will again lead the side. She's the skipper. And Bo Vetti Walsh there at the back, a handy fullback. Was a New South Wales rep back in the day. So yeah, they've got some good young players coming through their side. But I think it's a bit of the start of a new era for the Knights with the loss of Jesse Southwell. As Mohammed Dibb says, yeah, Kira Dibb's been around the game for some time, off the former Origin and Jillaroos representative, and she's been around since nearly the start. 2019, she debuted Big T, so that was nearly the start of NRLW. She debuted back there with the Roosters.
Yeah, there's a question for you by Scotty Jones.
It's a top 24, and then you get two supplementary players, and I think you get 4 development players. Your supplementary or development players can't play unless injuries strike. So that is an interesting one. That falls into what's happening with us. We've got Tori Shipton, as we know, she debuted last year, but she's signed to join the Newcastle Knights next year. But she's only on a supplementary contract, so she can't play unless injuries strike, which is a shame because she was dynamic off the bench for us. Like, I would say the NRLW version of Jacob Little. She's electric off the bench. And,
she is.
Yep, and she showed her class in the under 19s Origin on Thursday night for the Blues. She showed that she was one of the few, obviously another Dragon, Talia O'Brien, that's had NRLW experience, and she showed that class. So she was a class above for that age group last Thursday night. But the Knights, I think they might slide a little bit. I think they'll be thereabouts to compete for the finals, but I'm not sure if they'll be fighting for a spot. I'm not sure they can win it this year, though. How do you have a Big T? Do you think they'll have?
Yeah, again, I still think they're going to be a top 4 side. They've got some good players there, good veteran players as well. So I think they'll go all right.
Do you think they can win it, or you don't think they can win?
Nah, it's Roosters or Broncos. Possibly Warriors, but we'll get to them later.
That'll be next week. The Sharks, they're a threat too. The Sharks,
yeah, they're looking red hot as well. You want to run through them, Jess?
Yep. So it's Anessa Biddle, Anne-Marie Kiriaratu, Caitlin Johnston-Green, Cassie Staples, Shante Kiriaratu, China Palata, Ellie Johnston, Philomena Hanisi, Georgia Hanaway, Georgia Ravix, Grace Lee Weeks, Jacinta Carter, Jada Taylor, Judika Tafua, Kareti Leilua, Manalita Takapatolo, Nevada George, Quincy Dodd, Rhiannon Byers, Stephanie Faulkner, Tale Holmes, Tegan Dibbick, Tiana Panatani Gray, and one player that didn't make the list, but she was a late addition early this week, is Madison Ashby from the Wallaroos, Big T.
Mm-hmm. But their biggest game there is number 17 there, Margot Vella. That's their biggest.
She's not at the Sharks. She's gone to the Cowboys. That was.
Oh, there you go. That was done before she even signed for the Sharks. Anyway, again, Caitlin Johnson Green. What a player. Do you know who I like in this side?
Do you like Kiria? I reckon you like Kiria Ratu.
Shante Kiria Ratu.
This year, or
she was, and she done a great job for Queensland. Absolutely fantastic
game, hasn't she?
She's got with those legs, she can kick higher than Burton, I reckon. She's got legs that go right up to here. But yeah, great, another great player. Ellie Johnson.
She's
another
one. Front rower.
Another one. Caitlin Johnson Green and Ellie Johnson. Ellie Johnson.
That's going to be the front row, you'd have to imagine.
Are they related, those two?
I don't think so.
No, but if they're not, they should be. One's a Johnston and one's a Johnston. Oh, they're both Johnston. So
they're both Johnston.
Anyway. Yeah. Tegan Dimmick didn't get much time last year, did she?
She's just coming over back from the Dogs. She's come back to
Oh, come back to her dad.
Dogs last year.
Her dad's at the Sharks still, isn't he?
No, he's at Manly.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
He's Fozz's assistant. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we get to talk about the Dragons next week when we got the girls with us, but local talent again, like our men's team. Bring the local talent. But we're letting too much local talent go.
Yes, we've lost 3 local juniors already this year. We'll talk about a little bit later. But yeah, big T their gains and losses.
Yeah, China Palata from the North Queensland Cars, and Tegan Dimmick from the Bulldogs, as you said, and Nevada George from the Cowboys as well. So two signings from the Cowboys. Tegan Dimmick. I don't know much about those girls, but this one here, Brooke Anderson, losses for Cronulla. We're talking a lot about Brooke Anderson. We'll be talking a lot about Brooke Anderson in the days to come, in the shows to come. Nikita Davis-Welsh, who went to Newcastle. Emma Verens, pregnant, congratulations. And Taylor King, also pregnant.
2 ex-Dragons, eh?
2 ex-Dragons. Congratulations to them both. And that's just one of the things that happens in the girls' game. And I hope they've got clauses in their contracts for pregnancy. So,
they do.
Good on them. Congratulations.
And they're allowed to sign replacement players as well. And Emma Veron's actually coming back to the Dragons in 2027 Big T.
Okay, there you go. Hopefully she comes back as strong as Millie Boyle. Millie Elliott. Those players there, Jess, from the North Queensland Cowboys. Nevada George, I seem to recognise that name.
She actually had a year at the Dragons back in 2019.
There you go.
She's an ex-Kiwi international. I played for New Zealand a couple of years ago. She's been around a few clubs. She's been at the Dragons. She's been at Parramatta. Been at the Tigers. The Cowboys didn't see a lot of game time last year. Mainly played in the Queensland Cup. Wanted to move back home closer to her family in Sydney. So
nice, good stuff. Yeah, Tegan Dimmick,
far away from everything.
It is, isn't it? It's hugely away. But Brooke Anderson, one of their losses, and we can announce, can't we, that Brooke Anderson is our new captain. Congratulations to Brooke Anderson for becoming our new captain. There she is, to be able to captain the club, support growing up. She supported the club growing up, really special. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we could put together this year. That was Brooke Anderson. And just to get to know Brooke, there's Brooke, as looks like about a 10 or 12-year-old.
Brighton Seagulls Junior.
Playing rugby league for Brighton Seagulls. There you go. Well done, Brooke. But that's Cronulla's biggest loss.
Yep. Oh, and Emma Veron is a big loss too.
Yeah, she's going to the Dragons next year, but yeah, she's pregnant.
Yeah. And just for people that question that, Brighton Les Sands is classed in the St. George region.
Just.
Yeah.
I think the other side,
Cronulla region.
No. It's on the St. George side, but on the other side of the airport is Souths. So
yeah.
And on the other side of the airport's Canterbury, I think. So Yeah. And Roosters
anyway.
are there somewhere too. Yeah.
And
All right.
just on that Big T, we'll go through where actually here's Crossy announcing Brooke Anderson as the captain at their captain's run yesterday at the Bruce Gordon Centre.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, I love the nightlife. I love to boogie. Where's the pillows? Congratulations. The girls seem to like it, Jess.
They did. Coco, what are your thoughts on? Are you having a drink? Are you? What are your thoughts? Brooke Anderson, one of our new recruits, a Dragons junior, our new captain.
I don't really know a lot of her. I need to really get into. I need to really I need your homework to read on about NRLW. I think I'm like that's great to hear that she's a Dragon Junior. I think that's great. I think I'm proud. She's proud of herself for getting captain.
The girls seem to love it as well. They're happy for her.
And I just love to see with the NRLW how much the team comrade, like how people are excited for others, and I think that's great for our team and for the girls and for the boys. I think just everyone getting very excited for each other and happy and having those moments with your teammates. I think that's great, and I think good on her. Make sure she is diligent with captain calls, and if they have anything, be a bit selfish and use it to her key. Because we do need a bit of luck on our side. So yeah, good on her.
And hopefully you'll be joining us on Sunday, Coco, for the NRLW.
Oh yes, I hope yes.
We'll have our two girls joining us. Yes.
Hopefully,
But
I do.
Before that, hopefully you'll be joining me on Tuesday night to welcome Emma Lawrence as well.
Oh wow! What question would I ask her? That's so amazing. She's going really well, Emma Lawrence.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to the NRLW preview.
Yep. The Cowboys. They made their first finals for the first time last year. This is where you insert Margot Vella as well, Big T. She's in this squad.
All right. There you go.
The Cowboys. Run us through the
Cowboys, yeah. Margot Vella is the number one signing. I love Margot. Abigail Roche, Alicia Ford, Anna Malapo, Ashley Masters, Malupo, Bree Chester, Emma Rastrand-Smith, Emmy, both of them, Rastrand-Smith. I don't know what happened there.
Ebony.
Emma Manselman, S.A. Banu, Francesca Goldthorpe, Haley J. Garmond Moisel, Haley Hiffo, Jasmine Peters, she's a good player. Looks like Jennifer Kimber. I don't know what happened here. Lily Remick. All these names are all messed up.
And to be Lily Peacock.
Lily Peacock. Lily Dick, was it? Elijah, Tora, Quidley, Mackenzie Wheel, Rose Kelly, Cian Inamalis, it looks like. Williams, is it? I don't know. That girl, and Emma Ratchford Smith. Hang on.
Go back. I'll tell you who they are.
It's Mara and Talara Gambit.
Taylor Curtis and Tiana Rastrand-Smith.
Well, there you go. I don't know. AI. It's good sometimes. It's bad sometimes.
Hit and miss.
It is.
Yeah,
there's their gains and losses. Jess, do you want to tell us about these girls?
So yeah, gains. Lydia Tura Quedley from the Warriors, Cook Islands International, played in the Warriors' return to the NRLW last year. Emily Vegas comes over from the Women's Super League, Papua New Guinea International. Hayley Hiffo from the Super Rugby. Ashley Masters from the Wallaroos. I'm sure you would have seen Ashley Masters if you watched the challenge between Rugby League, Rugby Union, and AFL, the rival show that was on KO. She was in the Rugby Union team for that. Cyan Williams from the Northern Pride, and Margot Vella from the Dragons. Lost. Lillian Yarra has joined the Broncos. Kira Dibb has returned to the Newcastle Knights. Caitlin Tanner was released. Crystal Blackwell has joined the Canberra Raiders. China Pallada and Nevada George both to the Cronulla Sharks. Tallulah Tillett retired. And Jakai Whitfeld is out for the season, pregnant. The Cowboys, Coco, they finished fourth last year, third or fourth. Well, Joe's on. Joe, we got Joe. How we going, Joe? How you going, mate?
How are you, buddy?
Good. Good. How are you? Yep.
Not too bad.
All right. Okay. Well, we'll continue on. So, yeah, the Cowboys, they've got some handy pickups, but they've had some big losses as well.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, big losses. Big losses. Lillian Yarra to the Broncos. Kira Dibb to the Knights. That's a big loss. Caitlin Tanner was released. Kristen Blackwell. She goes to the Canberra Raiders. China Pallata. She's gone to Cronulla. Nevada George has gone to Cronulla. Tallulah Tillett. She's retired. And Jakai Whitfield, pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, two big losses there at the top.
Yes. The big one, obviously, ex-Dragon. Margot Bella's gone up there.
Yeah, good stuff. She's one of my favourite players. One of Coco's favourite players too, wasn't she, Coco?
Yeah, she was.
You're sad she's left the Dragons?
Yeah, but you know what? I think if they have an opportunity somewhere else to gain more experience, good on them. Yeah, it's sad that they leave our club, but you know what? The NRLW is just expanding and gaining, and it's getting more notice now. So I think good on them. I think like you listen to every athlete's story, you're like, wow, this is how you got to this point, and it makes you feel proud because you're supporting them. So I'd continue to, no matter if she's at the Cowboys, I still want to see how she goes and support her as a player. So I'm like, yeah, go Margot, go, you can do this. It's beautiful.
It is.
I think they'll have a good year. I'm not sure if they make the finals though. They've had quite a few losses. Like Jakai Whitfeld's another big one. She's in the current Jillaroos team, so it hasn't actually debuted for New South Wales yet. So, and Kira Dibb, their halfback, that's a big loss. But expect Rosie Kelly, who played halfback last year at times, I think she'll be steering the ship there. But the player to watch, I think, for them, players like Emma Manselman, she's electrifying at a dummy half, and Mackenzie Wheel adds some steel as well in the front row. She's played well for Queensland in that Origin series. Big T.
Yeah, all those the signings. I don't know much about the signings that they did get, except for Margot Vella. All the others are from away from our sport, rugby league. Northern Pride. That's rugby league team, isn't it? Northern Pride.
That's Queensland Cup, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think Kira Dibb's going to be a huge loss going to Newcastle.
Yep. Where do you have them finishing? Big T?
Top six. They're a good side.
Competing for a spot.
Lost a few players. Hopefully, most teams will be competing for the top six. The last two positions in the top six. The other three or four are gone to the bigger sides.
Yep. And that's the Cowboys. I think they'll be again fighting for a spot in the top six, potentially in the bottom half of that top six. I'm not sure if they're a top four team this year with the players they have lost, but they'll win their fair share of games. I think they got a handy squad. Now the Titans. They're a team that could go well. They've got a young team, but led by some experience. They've got some real excitement machines in this team. Destiny Minositapati, who made her Origin debut in the third game. Etta Sekaheli. Avania Azako returns after having a baby as well.
Any relation?
No. Jermaine Azako does not have the apostrophe in the middle.
Oh, there you go.
Georgia Gray, Georgia Hale, Indy Bostock, that recently joined the Titans. Ivana Lalesio, Jamie Chapman, Jasmine Fogavini or Solia, Jessica Elliston, Leilani Montgomery, Lauren Brown, Lily Paxton, Natasha Panatani, Pauline Pilier Rasabale, Serena Masanga, Sienna Lafipo. Hang on, I have the rest of the squad here. Your Meta AI's hit and miss there again, Big T.
Yeah, it was getting late. I was tired as well.
But I do have the rest of their squad here. Sienna Lafipo, Dakota Thompson, Tia No Arahahi, Fanua Oshana Rimon, and Tegan Levi, who comes across from the Rugby Sevens Wallaroos team.
There you go.
I think their biggest buy, though, is our girl, Indy Bostock. How big a loss is she? Coco.
Oh, she's a big loss for us. But it's again for Gold Coast. I haven't really seen a lot with the Titans in the girls, so I'm looking forward to seeing how she goes in the team. So, yeah.
Do you want to weigh in, Joe? We've seen Dragons Junior, her brother Jack. He's going unreal at the Dolphins. It's going to be a shame to see Indy Bostock in another team this year.
Yeah, it will be. Like if she's anything like her brother, it's another bad loss. You know what I mean? But I think it's good that they're spreading the talent pool out. It's not by accident that we have a lot of talent in men and women in the South Coast. So we've got to spread the talent around if we want to see the competition grow and to be successful. So it's not a bad thing for rugby league in general.
Yep. Obviously, Indy Bostock are one of those local juniors in our system, Big T, and now at the Titans.
But she went up there. Oh, huge loss for the Dragons. Big pickup for the Titans. She moved up there to be with her boyfriend, didn't she?
Tavita Nafaha, yeah.
Yeah, so she's up there with her boyfriend now. Well, he plays for the Dolphins. She plays for the Titans, but they're half an hour apart.
Plays for the Dolphins.
Yeah, so we had to let her go on compassionate grounds. So, yeah. A couple of big losses, though, Jess.
Yes. Will you run us through the losses, Big T?
Shannon Tomato. She's gone to the Broncos. Talia Fielmarino has come to us. Jasmine Morrissey. Shaylee Bent to the Tigers. She's a big one. Now, that'll be a big combination, that back row at the Tigers. Bent and Kezi Epps. Both play for the Dragons. Brittany Brayley-Nati and the Takatora Araku. So she's been released. She's been released because they couldn't pronounce her first name. So Brayley-Nati.
Call her Toka for sure. Toka.
Brittany Brayley-Nati is another big loss for the the Titans.
I think she might have retired, I think. But she's that wasn't confirmed though. She might have retired. I'm not too sure about that one. But they've got a good side there, led by Lauren Brown, who captained Queensland in that final game. Jamie Chapman and Indy Bostock actually played the trial together. What if that side is unleashed? What a combination that'll be, Big T. Jamie Chapman and Indy Bostock.
Yeah, two speedsters. Jamie Chapman, she is just an elegant runner. You watch her, her strides are big, her legs are long, and she can run like the wind. So, yeah. Oh, that's a big one. Coming up. That's coming up
very shortly.
Coming up very shortly, Mohammed. We'll talk about that.
But the Titans have a team there, led by Lauren Brown, Jessica Elliston. One of the best front rowers in the game, and adding Indy Bostock. Tegan Levi will be one to watch. If you watch Rugby Sevens, watch her and her sister. Look on the highlights reel. She is electrifying. She can very quick. She'll be a good addition. I'm not sure how she fits into the rugby league game. She did trial at 5'8" yesterday, so interesting to see how she plays. But yeah, the Titans, I think they'll be thereabouts. They've got, as I said, led by Lauren Brown. Avani Azako returns. They've got good strike players there, but Jamie Chapman, Indy Bostock, and a forward pack, a young forward pack like Sienna Lafipo, Georgia Hale, the New Zealand captain, very good number 13 for them. And they will they will be a side fighting for a finals finish. I think they'll be thereabouts. Big T, you think they're a thereabouts team as well, the Titans?
No, again, you can't tell. Players have swapped teams. There's a lot of players going to a lot of clubs. We've picked up a lot of players. We'll find that out next week. But talking about NRLW, Jess, do you want to tell everybody about your new show?
Yes, that'll be starting Wednesday, July 1. So not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. Well, it'll be every week during the NRLW season. From 6 p.m, it'll just go for about half an hour, 25 minutes to half an hour, and we'll be just previewing the Dragons NRLW game for the week, as well as the Steelers and Dragons games in the women's premiership as well, in the New South Wales women's premiership. But that'll start me and you, Big T, and then we'll probably have a rotating third person every week. And yeah, that'll be 6 p.m. on Wednesday, July 1.
And I'll just play this bit of magic for you.
Well, g'day, Dragons fans, gather round, here we go. It's the NRLW and the Dragons run the show. Red be rising as the crowd starts to roar. Our girls hit the field and they're ready for more. Mad Dragons podcast, singing loud and strong. Back in our NRLW team all season long. Fire in their hearts and pride in their stride. St. George, Illawarra, we're right by your side. So buckle up tight, let the dragon flames glow. It's the Mad Dragons podcast. Let's start the show.
There you go, Jess. How's that, mate?
That's pretty good, yeah. Looking forward to that. Yeah, it's just going to be a little bit different to our normal Sunday and Tuesday shows. Just quickly about the women's game, and just to keep it a bit tight, as our regular Sunday and Tuesday shows just go that bit too long. So we'll just keep it to a minimum for that night. But yeah, just half an hour. 25 minutes, half an hour on a Wednesday night, 6 p.m. And if you watch that show too, any comments on those will get into the draw as well, Big T.
Yeah, 100%. You comment in our comment section, you'll get an entry into the $75 Chocky Wheel drawn Tuesday of round 19.
Yep, so that's any of our shows. Tuesday, Wednesday, or Sunday.
Yeah. Jess, can I just bring another thing up before we go into the state of origin? I want to bring in a new segment. This is it. Well, there you go. It's called Big T's This Week in Rugby League. I'm going to call it 12. This Week in Rugby League 12.
You got a 12 then, Big T. Can you give us a 12?
I've got a 12. I've got a couple of 12s coming up. This Week in Rugby League. We're going back to 23rd of June to 30th of June. That's around this time. Back then, this is when the Super League War started, 1995. This week saw player signings, challenge, court conjunctions, clubs accusing each other of playing poacher players. John Rebo, he was one of the men behind it. That was back in 1975. Illawarra Steelers, mid-June 1998, they were news that they were financially struggling, and that was a key factor in leading to the joint venture. No. Oh, no. And then the Ben Hunt contract noises came out mid-June 2023.
Fucking God.
Ben Hunt desire to leave. KK, go on mute, will you? Stop wrecking your dog. Ben Hunt's desire to leave the Dragons became public mid-June, triggering fan flashback. And we know what we talked about during that time. Media frenzy, and it just put the club into disarray. I'm going to bring that segment in. Big T's This Week in Rugby League. I'm going to call it 12 because that's what the anagram of those words are. So there you go, 12.
Another thing we didn't announce as well. Unfortunately, we had the news this week that this will be Tegan Berry's final year in the Red V.
Another junior.
I don't know how much you watched the women's game, Big T, but sorry, Joe, I should say. Tegan Berry, a big loss for the Dragons.
Yeah, arguably probably one of our best players that we've ever had in the NRLW. Massive loss, and I think because of that loss, we've got really no hope to make the semis, in my opinion. What do you guys think?
She's
huge
still
loss
this year, but yeah, it's going to be she's going to be incredibly hard to replace. A local junior from Shellhammer. She's been at the club since she was 15. The Dragons took a chance on her, gave her a debut, and she's fast becoming one of the best fullbacks in the game. Made her Origin debut this year as well. The second most prolific try scorer in the game behind Tamika Upton. And she's got the world of effect. She's just 24. She's got 10 more years plus in the game. So it's going to be sad to see her wearing another team's colours next year, but not sure word is on the street that she wasn't offered a contract beyond this year, but that's only speculation. I'm not too sure. But it does make you wonder.
You know what the Dragons do, mate? That's what they do. They bring players up to their prime, then they let them go, and then they bring them back 6 years later.
Yeah.
That's what they do. Bring them up to their prime, sell them, and then bring them back 6 years later when they were winding down.
Yeah. How big a loss do you think? I don't know, Coco, she's probably your favourite player in the women's game. How did you react to the news that Tegan Berry's leaving the club?
I know there was on-off news about if she was going to stay or not, but is she going to another club or what's happening?
She's going to another club. It hasn't been confirmed
Okay.
which club yet. It's been tipped to be the Sharks.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it's going to be really sad to see her leave from our club because, the Flash, and we've in some point all of us liked her, and she's a great young player. So it's just a shame that she's leaving. Yeah, it's kind of sad because she was there from the start, and she the most tries in NRLW, and she's the fastest, and yeah, it's just a bit sad. But let's hope that she can have a good season. A good season this season.
Finish on a high.
Yes, finish on a high.
Yep, and Big T, she's our most capped player as well. She's played the most games for the club. You're on mute.
You put me on mute. We're not even talking about Queensland yet. You put me on mute. We're not even talking about Queensland yet. But,
you did it to yourself.
I must have. Oh, I did too. Oh, it happens to the best of us. No, huge loss for the Dragons. I'm not sure why they're letting her go. I would have thrown everything
Kitchen
out
sink.
to stay. Everything. Throw everything at her to stay. It's just I don't understand it.
Do you think it had anything to do with signing Emma Vernon at the start of the year?
It possibly would, but I think Tegan Berry would be a better fullback than Emma Verons. I know Emma Verons she's a veteran. She's played for the Dragons.
Classy player.
Good player, but she's been around a lot. Like I said, you let them go, and they bring her back when they're about to retire. I don't know how old Emma is, but she just had a baby.
She hasn't had it yet.
Oh, there you go. So
she's not back till next year. She'll be 32 by the time next year's season kicks off. Tegan Berry's only 24.
So, yeah, NRLW Wednesday, the 1st of July.
Yep. And part 2 of our preview will be next week, where we go through the rest of the competition.
Exactly right.
But we'll go into news and rumours, then we'll get into that dreaded talk about Origin. So, Joe, this week Ben Hornby was interviewed for the job. He shared his vision on what he thinks the Dragons should be looking at in the future, should he be appointed in the role. I'll just bring up what he said in an actual interview. So he said he's now a serious contender for the job. Not a lot has come out of it, but it said Ben and Dean are still good mates from their playing days together. Dean Young has had support as well. If he was to get the job, Scott Drinkwater is backing him. But yeah, Ben Hornby has put out his vision to the club of how he sees the team moving forward. If he was appointed as coach, do you think Ben Hornby would be a good candidate for the job? Obviously, Dean Young's another one.
Yeah, look, I don't know. I'm a bit funny about. He's still a rookie coach, you know what I mean? And I was kind of hoping to have someone with a bit that's actually been head coach for some years. If we're trying to rebuild the club, but I think the club's already in the process of being rebuilt. So to have maybe a fresh face, but I'll say this: it's just hard. But it'd be nice to see Ben Hornby come back in the Red V. Back to the club, back home.
Yeah.
It'd actually, for me, it'd be nice to see. But in saying that, I think Dean Young's done a good job since he's taken over as interim coach. So it's a case of we just don't know. If we're being honest with ourselves, how well do we know how well Ben Hornby can coach? Because he's never had a first grade coaching role before, apart from being the understudy for, I don't know how many years he's been with Wayne Bennett, probably 5 years.
2.
Ben Hornby, how long has he been with Wayne Bennett as assistant?
I think 2. I think he was Dimitro's assistant as well. I think he was assistant before Bennett's. He was there. I think he was Bennett's assistant in his first stint at the Set House, and then he was assistant with Dimitro, and he became interim coach after that.
Look, everybody deserves a crack sooner or later. Somebody, you've got to come from somewhere to become a first grade coach. But I don't mind. But look, it's a deflating kind of year. So any kind of fresh attitude, any kind of fresh direction is a plus for me. So being like I said, a deflating and disappointing year, it's just difficult to see your team being in the rut that we're in. But I'm looking forward to next year just for the signings, not so much who's going to coach us. So time will tell, But I don't know. I'll ask everybody else on the panel. What does everyone else think individually? I'm kind of what I'm trying to say is I'm on the fence.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would have preferred a regular first grade coach that's had experience, an older man.
Not really anyone out there
because we're really rebuilding. It's just I don't know.
Steve Gregor says apparently the Dragons are looking to move away from an older coaching model and are looking to a younger coach. I'm not sure about that, but
so Young and Hornby would fit that bill.
Young and Hornby would fit that bill. That's right, exactly right. Exactly.
But yeah, from like Joe, Friday night's performance, we lost, but there was plenty of signs of improvement there, especially our younger forwards. We could have easily won that game.
Well, yeah, look, that game, and they didn't let the first 15 minutes deter them in the sense that they weren't flat and they weren't kicking stones around, and they got up and went again, and subsequently, look, it just felt like a win to me. We just were dominant for about 60 minutes. They were dominant for 20. It's just unlucky with the goal kicking and unlucky. Flano had probably the best first half of his first grade career at the Dragons last week in the first half. Two try assists. He hasn't had one try assist in 10 weeks. He had 2 in one half of football.
Yeah.
I mean, so look, to show you what could have been, you know what I mean? If he had played just probably 20% better than he was playing throughout the year. It felt like a win to me. Didn't feel like a loss. So I took a lot of positives out of it. I was quite happy with the performance.
Dylan Egan's best game in the top grade too. I know you're a big Dylan Egan advocate. How good was he on Friday?
How good are all our forwards? The future is, like I said, this year's deflating, but next year there's a lot to look forward to, a lot. And imagine the experience in which they're receiving now, all the first grade games that they're playing against all these big teams and big packs, and So I'm really looking forward to next year. And
There's-
like I said, it did feel like a win for me. But imagine Cade Reid had played in that game.
Well, there's a question for you, Joe, at the bottom.
What's
Thurman's-
the question?
Would you bring Cade Reid back for Flanagan as soon as he's fit?
Yeah, definitely.
There you go.
100%. Yeah, I would. Only because I think he's a better halfback than what Flano is. And I'd like to see him, as I said, the year's a bit of a write-off. So I'd like to see him get as much first-grade experience as possible. When they say that he wasn't ready, he hadn't played enough games and he was too small. And this is an opportunity for him to build and grow. And we might as well do it now, you know? Or do you guys agree with that?
Steve Gregg was saying there we compete hard, but just lack some X factor and polish. X factor, Cade Reid.
Yeah, exactly. Cade Reid is X factor. He epitomises X factor. That guy. I love the kid.
He does.
So we'll see. You know.
And just a quick one. Get well soon, Scoop.
Tuesday's a big show.
He's as sick as a dog. We've got a big show Tuesday, but you'll be back.
What's that?
It's Joe's wife.
Oh, that's not very nice, Liam.
Oh no! But we got to talk about these two, Jess.
Yes,
the lower grades.
Jersey Flag, big win today.
12 tries. Pretty good. I don't know who scored the tries. I've seen a couple of the first half tries, and they were Ben Rumble, or Toby Rumble. Which one's out there now? Ben. He's a good winger.
Ben's up in Queensland.
Toby's a good winger. Scored 2 tries. And what was it? Mia Fowl?
Miafu.
What a player he is. My God. But yeah, big win for the Jersey Flag side. The women's premiership.
The Steelers. They're a very strong team. 40-4 up at Cogger this afternoon. That was the curtain raiser for the Dragons trial.
These slides are thanks to Lisa Marie Cooper. I stole them off her page. So thank you, Lisa Marie Cooper.
But yeah, the Steelers very dominant.
And this one.
Yeah, the Dragons going down 32 points to 12 at Cogger as well. Trying different combinations. Talia Fumano didn't play the whole game. They had a lot of young players out there. Tigers, they've got a new look side, but yeah, we don't read. Would you read into it too much? Big T being a trial.
It's a trial, mate. It's a trial. We've got new players they're trying out. Got a new halfback, new combination
Casey
there.
Ray.
So new combination there. So that's how we go.
Yep. Anyway, that we got some highlights from that. I got some. They only there was no goals kicked. They just had tries. So, but
Jesus.
Here are the couple of tries from the game. This one from new recruit Montana Clifford. And the other one is from Jamie Millard. Yep. As Ian Johnson says, I don't think trials wouldn't read into too much of trials. We won the trial last year against the Tigers 12-4, and we only had 3 wins all season. So trials wouldn't read into it too much. Combinations do take time. The new combinations don't. Okay. Would you read into that result too much?
Not really. It's like what Big T said. It's a trial. It's like when we went against the Knights in the boys, and look at us now. It's like we're last, and the Knights are in like top 8, and no, it's just a trial. If they want to, they can do the whole changeroo with the positions and check where these girls want to go. That's fine. But when it comes to game one, that's when they need to knuckle down and put them in right positions to play and win. That's their main aim, to win and get that premiership.
Yep, and that
With
round one
the-
game again will be at Cogra in a couple of weeks against the Raiders.
Where'd the girls finish last year, Jess?
10th,
Oh, 10th.
Do they have a top 8 or top 6?
top 6, because
Oh,
there's only
okay.
12 teams.
Oh, okay. I never knew. I was like, what is this? So good.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think it's time.
Top 2 get a week off, and 3 plays 6, 4 plays 5.
I think it's time for a bit of this, and I think I can start singing, aye, aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing, aye, aye, yippee, yippee, aye. What a week for Queensland, Jess. Absolute fantastic week for Queensland. We had a win in the under-18s girls, 22-18 over New South Wales. Player of the match there.
Liliana.
Oh, where it is? And champions, Queensland, under 19s girls. And guess what else happened? Queensland under 19s boys. 28-14. What a great game that was. Man of the match there was Hayden Watson. Do you know where Hayden Watson's from there, Jess?
I'm not too sure.
Not sure. And there we go. Champions of Origin. Under 19s boys and girls. And also, 44-24. What happened, Jess? New South Wales just didn't turn up, did they?
Well, they did the
Excuse
first
me,
half.
it was 22-44. So we did show up. Don't you start your Queensland bullshit. We did show up. So don't you start,
There it-
mister.
Player of the match, Sam Walker. I thought it might have been Selwyn Cobbo.
Yeah, I thought it would have been Selwyn Cobbo. I think he got rocked
had
a
a
bit.
good game. But
Yep.
Sam Walker
He
absolutely
was a
handled that
handful.
match. He handled the match like a veteran.
Full-time
And that
Roosters
makes-
Sharks as well. I got an update, Big T.
Yep.
Full-time Roosters 27, the Sharks 8. So a big win of the Roosters.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And there it is. There it
Lucky
is. There
Mark
it is,
getting a
Jess.
double.
There it is, Jess. A 1-all. Going into Game 3, Wednesday, 8th of July at Suncorp Stadium, home of the mighty Maroon. So I can start singing, aye, aye, yippee, yippee, aye.
No, thank you.
Singing, aye, aye, yippee,
You can
yippee,
do that till you
aye.
get really, really sad on the next Wednesday because it won't be happening.
We'll see.
Laurie Daly needs to
Anyone-
cut
Anyone's
Moses.
going to put me on. Anyone's. You don't do shit like that. Thanks, Annie. I love you too. New South Wales
yeah.
all the way, says Liam. Yeah, big.
There
Love
is a
you, big
big-
T, but we need. They muted me before, mate. I'll let him have his moment. He'll be crying next week. Yeah, whatever.
Annie,
whatever.
I'm not. Yeah.
And Hayden
with
Watson
Melbourne
is
Storm.
with the Storm. Thank you very much, Thurman. And yeah,
Yes.
love you too, Annie. Love you very much.
But, yeah, it was a Sam Walker could have been. He should have been playing the match in Game 1, Big T though. Before
Yeah,
Callum
again.
Collins went off.
He stepped up to Origin like a champion. Like when he started with the Roosters, they dropped him to reserve grade because he wasn't good enough. Fortunately, he came back a couple of weeks later through injury. Like someone got injured and he came back into the team, and he's absolutely killed it since then. So, yeah,
Yep.
I think it should have been should have been Kilmer Cobbo in Game 2. He had an absolutely outstanding game, as did the Hammer, as did Toya, as did JJ Fafita. What an absolute champion he is.
Well,
And I'll go on about the Queensland team all day.
I know you could.
But yeah,
But I think
they just caught New South Wales. They just threw everything at New South Wales in the second half. New South Wales.
but then Coco, in the first game, we had you up 20-0. You know what I mean?
yeah, that was
and we
great.
had a
Yeah.
player sent off, and that's where New South Wales picked up in that 20 minutes. But other than that, they haven't shown much
in 2 games.
go forward. They haven't shown much go forward.
Well, I don't think I would pick Moses because he really did nothing. Like, I'll keep Cleary. I'll keep Marky Mark because he was on. He played well for the Roosters tonight. I'll keep Marky Mark. We need our forwards to match. Like, I like in Origin, Victor Radley can he can be that aggressor, but it's totally two different rules with New South Wales and Queensland. Queensland gets away with it with their mind games, which is hats off to you guys. You know how to do it. Where Victor does it, bam, straight away, 10 in the bin. You're on report. So and I'm not saying anything in the mean way. It's just what happens because they know how to get away with it. It's like exactly like the Storm, the Roosters. They're all protected. Where if we did it, our players they get sent. Or so this and that. It's like because I saw Victor he did a few hard hits 4 in a row and he got in trouble for them. Like
He got penalised twice.
yeah, and I'm sitting there going,
I thought, don't do it again, otherwise you'll be marched. He would
yeah,
have got
that's
10.
right. Yeah, and then it's like, well, sorry, buddy, but one was he was slipping. The other guy slipped over, and then the other one was how are you meant to stop when they're running and you're going like what? Are you meant to run the other? Like sometimes these silliness penalties cost a game, and I'm just thinking really. But also, I think Cobbo. Well, I think the way Sam Walker played the ball for you guys, Miss Big T. I think it was really good. You guys had the speed in the second half. That's because you had the likes of like Cobbo, Ezra Mam.
Hammer.
You've got Hammer as well.
Ham
Like,
didn't play.
No.
yeah. And then, sorry. And then it was Wednesday, guys. Like it's been a week.
Ponga, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then Walsh came on as well. Like they switched, so that you had the depth, and also that like I watched both sides of the promos. The promo was from I think 2002 when you won 4 in a row, and then or something I don't know.
8.
Yeah,
Not in 2002. That's
8 in a row we won.
Yeah, so I said, and that it was a great because Darren
2002.
Lockyer did it. So
24 years ago.
yeah, that's right. So and then they were talking about it, and then we were talking about our side, the New South Wales. I'm like, but there's nothing. It's like, and that's what I mean. That there's always this big harp about Queensland, which I understand, but then it gets a bit frustrating. You're like, really? Like you got Caxton Hotel, which I would love to go there one day. Maybe one Origin guys, we should go up there.
We'll start a GoFundMe page.
Yep. But yeah, I think hats off to
Where
you
our blue
guys.
jerseys up there, Coco. Yep.
Yeah. You'll probably get pummeled. I don't mind. Yeah,
Bash
but
it.
but like I think for game 3 there has to be mass changes. So no
I
Moses.
I think Moses has to go. Ethan
yeah.
Strange. Latrell Mitchell.
No, he played well. I thought he did well. I think he played well.
Who's that?
Ethan
No, I'm
Strange.
saying Ethan Strange should be in for Moses. Moses.
Oh
is
yeah,
out.
true. Yeah.
He's
'Cause
injured. You can't play an
yeah.
injured player in Origin. You can't.
That's right. Yeah, and it's because
Laurie
I
the whole,
said that.
yeah.
I said that last week when we were talking about Origin. I said,
Yeah.
how can you pick?
I didn't. You do not
Yeah.
pick a player that's carrying an injury in Origin. Look
Yeah,
what
that's
happened
right.
to him. He was hooked
Yeah.
with 10 minutes to go. You can't.
Yeah.
No.
And with the speed of what they've got on Queensland,
It's twice,
they'll just
twice the size
yeah.
of NRL as well.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
he was underdone.
Yeah.
Underdone. No.
Yeah, and I think likes of the Queenslanders have that speed and the adrenaline, and they'll keep going. Like Cameron Munster, but they also know how to play the grub card. We don't really we don't get away with the grub card, but they do because they're very good at their tactics and how they do it and stuff. So that's what I miss even in the Dragons team. I miss it because we need someone like that, even in Origin,
Well, there's some big names that have returned and will be returning next week as well, which Laurie Dowdley should be looking at to bring in. Latrell Mitchell returns on Thursday night when Souths play Parramatta. Tommy Turbo returned last night. Stephen Crichton had a big game for the Dogs.
Oh, yes. He did that big kick to win the game for them, yes.
Last night's return for the Knights on Friday. I bring back Hamali Olakawatu.
Yeah. What about Luai? What's going on with Luai? Why is he not playing? I think he would be a great grub for us. Like
he's not
for them. Like, yeah, I know.
Like, a great game last week.
I just think he brings excitement. Yeah, he builds.
But I think Strange did well in game 1. I think he should be given another shot too.
Yeah, I
Dylan
do
Lucas
too.
was not. Did he even play? I hardly saw him. Big T.
Yeah, same. I
That's
didn't
right.
think-
Yeah, I agree. Jacob Preston's been playing well for the Bulldogs, so maybe
But
bring
a
him
big
in
game.
first. But
Turned you into the decider.
Olakawatu for Lucas.
I think Liam Martin has to come in. He is a hard man. He will rip Cameron Munster's head off if he got the chance to.
And get sent off. And get sent off. And get sent off.
But that's he's a strong defender. He's got that aggression in him. He's got to be in there.
I agree with all these comments that Daly had too many experienced players. Daly would be able to coach his finger. Laurie Daly, why would you drop Hamoli Olakawatu? Why would he drop him?
I don't.
He didn't use his bench well either. He gave
Although-
like 5 minutes.
Although game one, Hamoli did not have a good game. Would you agree?
He did drop a few
made-
balls.
made a
He
lot
made
of
a few
meters,
errors.
but,
Yeah, paid- yeah.
But it wasn't his best game.
No.
And Annie Jackson Falk got injured today, so he wasn't in contention anyway. But his name was thrown up there.
But yeah, I think Katoni Staggs out, Radley out.
Tony Staggs, he plays so well. What? Tony Staggs.
Did you see Katoni
Hammer
Staggs?
destroyed him. Hammer
Did you
destroyed
see-
him.
Did you see Katoni Staggs
Yeah, but that's
when
normal.
Mark
Yeah.
Nawangani scored his last try
Yeah.
and Staggs grabbed
Yeah.
Cobbo's foot? Did you see that? He grabbed hold of Cobbo's foot
Yeah, but
and stopped Cobbo from. He wasn't going to stop. He wasn't going to stop the try.
No,
But
no.
Wouldn't you? Would
No, I
you want to
think-
see Latrell?
I think
I like.
Staggs-
I know you like Latrell Mitchell, big Coco.
Yeah, I'm watching
You'd
him
like
right now
to
on
see
Fox
Latrell Mitchell.
on Matty John's show. Look, he's right there. I can see him. He's so close.
If he gets through the game on Thursday night, he's back this Thursday for the Rabbits.
Yeah,
If he gets through this Thursday night, he's in for me. What do you think, Coco?
yeah. Yeah, I would love to see. He's also a good one with passion.
He
and,
scares
like,
Queensland.
aggression. He gets- Yeah.
what's he out?
Yeah, of course.
What's he out with?
A back injury.
A back injury. That's
So
a
he's
that's a
gotta do
bad
a lot of
injury to
running.
have. It's a bad injury to have, especially being an outside back. And we've seen with
Yeah.
Moses Sully. Any little niggle, you're gone. The same as the Moses selection. You pick Moses after he'd been injured for a long time.
Yeah.
Hasn't
And
played in the
now you're going to do the same with Latrell Mitchell. I know they're different players, but Latrell's been out for a while, and you're going to bring him back, an injured player. You're just saying we shouldn't bring back injured players, and you're saying now bring back Latrell. Oh, he's been injured, but we don't worry about that. What do you say? What do you say?
I know, but I
Latrell,
still
if
think
he's
Staggs.
fit to go. He's the best
if
one
he's-
we've got.
Yeah. I would put Staggs on standby. Yes, he had the worst, but look at the scoreline. Like New South Wales people of the world. Yes, our team didn't play the best, but guess what? There's 3 games. You know, up there, he knows. Like Staggs knows Suncorp. He plays there every day of the week. Trains there. He will love that track. He will love it. So I think put Staggs on.
It's his house.
Yeah, it's his house. Yeah, he'll be like, this is my fucking house.
Tommy Turbo
know?
is another one I'd look at.
Yes.
He's just
Oh,
come back,
yes.
but Big T, this would scare the life out of you if you had Latrell Mitchell and Tommy Turbo on opposite sides of the field.
No, they're both coming back from injury. No, not bothered at all. Not bothered at all.
What if we brought someone back like and we have Stephen Crichton, another one that would be a chance as well. Who destroyed
Do a
Queensland.
Queensland. Bring back Sterlo. They brought back Alfie all those years ago. Bring back Sterlo. Bring back somebody. You know, like
What,
come on,
Joey?
bring back Joey. There you go. See if he can do it. Because your halves, Moses and Cleary can't do it.
I think it's strange. I think it's got to be Strange and Cleary. Liam Martin's got to be in the team somewhere. And Blake Brayley. He was good in game 1 before he broke his arm.
And then he played today.
I don't think Reece Robson's a starting hooker for New South Wales. He did not run the ball once. You got to run as a dummy half, don't you, Big T?
You do. Dummy halves have to run 4 or 5 times a match. They need to catch the. You see it today, 100% today with Harry Grant. And on the last tackle, Harry Grant runs from dummy half, gets a 6 again, throws it over, and I think Leo scored the try. But Harry Grant's a smart player because he got out of dummy half because the markers weren't straight.
He did it because for Queensland the other night too.
Because he was so close to the line, they had to tackle him. 6 again, he's passed the ball over the top, and I think it was Leo scored the try. So they need to run.
For you too, Big T. On Wednesday night, you know when Munster got the HOA about 10 minutes out from half time, everyone thought, he's bringing Walsh on. Surely Walsh comes on. And he puts Ruben Cotter back on. Were you shocked? Or
No.
Billy Slater didn't want to use his interchange yet?
Did you see Walsh on the cans?
Yeah,
He's on the
Slater was
headphones talking to him.
Yeah.
You know what Slater was saying to him?
Get ready.
No. Slater was saying, listen, warm up like I'm going to play you, but I'm not playing you. So he went out there and warmed up to make New South Wales think, they're bringing Walsh on. They're bringing Walsh on. Oh, shit. But no. Billy played the mind games and told
Walshy the interchange.
Told Walshy that Munster's coming back. We're not going to waste the interchange.
Half time.
You're not going on, but warm up like you are.
And he didn't. And Billy Slater said the message that we just got to defend till half time, and they hung on.
Exactly right. That's what they had to do. And they sending Cotter back out there. That was
where Munster was.
Yeah, why not? Like, why waste an interchange on a back?
10 minutes.
On a back, like, and he's a half, and you're taking the chance that he's coming back because he could have been ruled out. So, yeah, that's right. Totally out Fox Loza. Totally.
Yep. Laurie seems like he's too nice. You've got to pick players that are.
Wasn't there a leak from the New South Wales camp that Laurie Daly's rev up speech aren't tough enough? Rev up enough.
I've heard.
Yeah, that's what I heard. So I didn't like Laurie. I liked Laurie being coach the first time around, and I like Laurie being coach this time around.
I bet you do.
Because Laurie can't coach. Laurie can't coach. Laurie hasn't got the motivational skills.
Well, I was watching 360 during
Bring
the
in
week.
some of his friends that used to play. Bring Ricky Stewart in. I would listen to Ricky Stewart any day of the week. Why?
Why? Because he coaches Canberra. He can't be involved.
Oh, well, that just sucks.
Why?
Because
Bellamy was involved last year.
Well, we need someone motivational.
There wouldn't be a head coach. He's Coco saying bring them in. Bring in Brad Fittler.
As motivational.
Joey Johns. Bring in Matthew Johns. Bring in all these motivational people who
that have played in the Blues jersey.
I'm telling you now, laughter brings confidence. And if you've got Matty Johns in that locker room making everybody laugh. If you're out there making the team laugh, making the team bond, you got to get the team to bond. And Queensland have got that bonding down pat.
But I don't think a coach should have to fire a team up. You're playing in the best arena. You don't need any motivation.
What I'm saying is Laurie Daly hasn't got the man management skills to pump the players up individually.
He's not one that goes, you do this, you do that. If you're not,
that's exactly right.
He's
exactly right.
Nice.
He doesn't know how to treat players and how to get the best out of players.
I respect him for what he's done in his career. He was one of the greatest
players
in the New South Wales jersey.
Great player, no doubt. And I was a Laurie Daly fan till Super League. And then Super League came around and Laurie Daly, Bradley Clyde, Ricky Stewart, all arseholes. But yeah, you got to bring in motivational people.
Yeah.
Like Madge Maguire, he said, when he was the coach, he put the jersey up. What does this jersey mean to you? Yeah. That's what he did to all the players. what does this jersey mean to you? Because he hadn't been an Origin coach before he did that.
No.
He brought some legends in. That's a good shout.
Yeah.
What do we do for 27?
He will be. He will be. 27. I don't know. Bring in Fatty Vorton. I don't know.
He's not going to do it.
I don't know. He might be the first player, the first coach to coach New South Wales and Queensland.
Red
Oh,
Dragon.
Yeah, bring in Red Dragon,
Dragon
100%.
Yeah, bring
100%.
back
But
the
you know,
best.
you feel a lot, Coco, you feel a lot better in yourself when you're laughing, don't you?
Yeah. But then
You
if
have
I
to-
have to be serious, like football, everyone knows when football's on, that's it. You're psycho. I'm psycho football lady. So I need, and then once I start laughing, I'm like, yeah, I feel better, But when I saw the game, I get so nervous that I'm like, okay, if you're sitting in the sheds at halftime, what do you want to say to them? What do you need? And if you had the old boys who used to play in that in Nathan Hindmarsh, who had, or even bring in a girl, I don't care, whoever, be like, this is about mateship. This is about state versus state,
Yeah. Yeah. And don't forget, Tuesday night, Coco, you need to be there because we've got Emma Lawrence coming on.
I don't care. Shove it up
She
your
did.
ass.
She did.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm going to Paris in
Emma
September.
Lawrence.
You're going to dog me for that too, mate? I'm going to go
What?
to Paris in September, the last
Special guest
game.
on today week. Matty Mulhall, Trinity Tournier, John Fidel. They'll be with us. That'll be great.
Wednesday, July 1, our new show starts.
Yeah, and I've just changed the outro to the new intro. So
Yeah, I love
play it
that.
on
Can you
the-
do that for the men or something? That was catchy.
yeah, there's one coming for the men.
Okay. So
At the moment, we've got "I'll Be There for You." It
Yes,
took
we
me a
touched
time
on
to
that. He's been interviewed.
do. You're not playing September footy, so that'll be fine, Coco.
Oh, that's fine. Thanks, boss. Thanks. Gosh.
Too good. I think that's about it, Jess, isn't it?
That's about it. But yeah, it's we've just under 2 hours. It's pretty much 2 hour show now. Coming up to it.
Yeah. That's a big one. We had NRLW. And the people that stayed, the people that watched,
Still
absolutely
got 13
fantastic.
viewers in the chat at the moment.
We love you all.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thank
joining
you.
us. Make sure you subscribe, share, like.
Tell your friends.
Tell your mum.
Don't forget to watch.
Tell your mum about the show. For sure. She'll like it. Yeah, so take us out, Jess.
Yeah. Before we take it out, we should play this one more time.
All right, Dragons fans, before we rip into this week's game, let's talk about a local business that absolutely knows how to get the job done. If you're running a warehouse, moving locations, upgrading your storage, or staring down the barrel of a lease make good, you need the team at Complete Warehouse Solutions. These guys aren't some big city outfit who don't know the area. They're family owned, based right here in Lake Illawarra, servicing the Illawarra and beyond. And when they say complete, they mean complete. New warehouse fit out, they'll measure it, design it, supply it, and install your pallet racking and shelving properly. Safe, compliant, and built to last. Relocating, they'll dismantle your racking, transport it, and rebuild it at the new site so you're back up and running faster than a Dragon's backline shift. End of lease and the landlord wants it back to bare bones? No dramas. They'll strip it out, repair it, repaint it, clean it, leave it looking like you were never there. And here's the smart bit. They even buy back quality used racking and storage systems. So instead of wasting money, you might actually put some back in your pocket. It's tough work, it's hands-on, it's industrial, and it's done by locals who take pride in doing it right. So if your warehouse needs muscle, experience, and a team that won't muck you around, get onto Complete Warehouse Solutions. Because just like the Dragons, when the pressure's on, you want the right team beside you. Complete Warehouse Solutions, your one-stop shop for getting the job done.
And we
Yeah,
can go-
Scoop is the man. There you go, Scoop. There you go. Complete Warehouse Solutions. Phone them on 4257 1930 0417 223 409 or contact Jeff at completews.com.au.
Yep. Well, that's where we'll leave it again. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. A big show it's been. Tuesday, I think, will be an even bigger show when we welcome Emma Lawrence. I'm sure Big T's working on that one as we speak.
He is
preparing that show. And yeah, we'll be back on Tuesday to preview our game against the Canberra Raiders in the nation's capital next Sunday. And we will have our special guest, the Channel 9 Sunday Footy Show host and Triple M. First ever female play-by-play commentator, Emma Lawrence, is our very special guest. Coco, you can sign us off.
Okay, even though it was a close loss against the Knights, we are improving, fans, and I hope you stick with us until the middle way through the season. But like our captain says, and we all do, ready, everyone? Come on, Dragons fans.
Come on, Dragons fans. Fire up. Fire up. Red V's a part of me. Tell your mom about the show.
Thanks for watching.
Well, g'day, Dragons fans, gather round, here we go. It's the NRLW and the Dragons run the show. Red V rising as the crowd starts to roar. Our girls hit the field and they're ready for more. Mad Dragons podcast, singing loud and strong. Back in our NRLW team all season long. Fire in their hearts and pride in their stride. St. George, Illawarra, we're right by your side. So buckle up tight, let the dragon flames glow. It's the Mad Dragons podcast. Let's start the show.